Jeez. Friends, I'm sorry. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 my friends. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Apologies, I got a little flustered. I'm still a little flustered here, in fact. Right before coming on to onto your screens. But congrats, Lady Iron, for being first once again. Peachy, good morning to you, my friend. Having to resist the urge to game all day and be productive. Just got a copy of Let's Go Eevee delivered yesterday. I want to play all day. Oh my gosh. So did you play it a little bit yesterday too, Peachy? And Blondie. That game looks so cute. I feel you. This is my last week before so much needed PTO, and my brain is like, feels like vacation should start now. It's same on that one. I'm also, I've got next week off, which is going to be nice. I feel like I've needed it. And this over here, I had to boot up my work laptop because we're launching a product today. Well, I'm not trying to point fingers, but like I hit all of my deadlines, and now I have to basically gonna have to hit the button at the last possible minute because there were some others that didn't quite get all their work done in time. So that is very frustrating because I could have hit the button yesterday. So now I'm waiting. I have to be on standby at a moment's notice. So anyway, Suntic Brain is like, this is much overdue, needs to happen now. Peachy, be careful while driving. Hello, handsome Coleman. How are you today? Gen Cop AO. Aaron the Gamer, I got a useless fact for you. I think this one's pretty good if I recall seeing it. Oh, never mind. This isn't what I was thinking of. 4,000 people are injured by teapots every year. Most of them British. It doesn't actually say that last part. But I mean, come on. Teapots? 4,000 people are injured by teapots each year. Hooray for PTO. Super excited. What are you going to do with your time, Blondie? I did play it yesterday. I got one gym badge already and caught a shiny, so it's making me want to play a lot more today. Heck yeah. What, so is it basically, I don't know much about the game. Give me the sales pitch on it. Who's your shiny? It was Kakuna, but I evolved it into a Beedrill. Oh, Beedrill's actually kind of a sick Pokemon. I like Beedrill. Awful sometimes being the smartest / best person on the project. I had that moment yesterday. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying, there's a whole chain of people that this has to pass through. And I'm not sure that I'm blaming the people that are running late on this. It's just that, like, we agreed upon a certain timeline. I hit mine a day early. And so the additional parts, they all hit theirs. There's just one last hang up here. And like I said, it could have been that it wasn't communicated to them properly, which would be on somebody else for not doing that. It could be that they just dropped the ball. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying exactly like whose fault it is, but it's a little frustrating because it's like this is always the last hurdle that we have to clear before launching a product, and yet here we are, you know. So anyway. Mobile sucks. I want a useless fact. Oh, the useless fact was redeemed already. That's why you can't see it. Oh man, the useless fact is that 4,000 people are injured by teapots each year. That is the useless fact for now. The newer version of Pokemon Red and Blue. There's two versions, one with Eevee as your main Pokemon who travels with you, and one with Pikachu, but you still fight the Kanto region leaders. It focuses on the original 150 Pokemon, and it hits the nostalgia right in the gonads. Well, hey, listen, my Pokedex only has 150 Pokemon in it, all right? That's all my Pokedex has. So, listen, sign me up. Actually, that's not true. I think I like the Gen 2 Pokemon as well. How many Pokemon are in Gen 2? 100. So 250. They had it 100? Really? What is Gen 3? Okay, yeah, it wasn't Gen 3 is where they lost me. So Gen 2. So my Pokedex only goes up to 250 at most. It was the gonads that sold me, yes. How did you know? Just moved to a different state, so a lot of the time will be spent organizing and tidying, but I also want to take my sweet dachshund to check out some local nature trails before the weather gets too chilly. Also want to play modded Skyrim, let myself have a full day to run around wreaking havoc as a lightsaber-wielding Khajiit. Lightsaber, I'm going to be honest, that caught me off guard. Gen 2 gave us Ampharos. Also, I love Houndoom. That's Houndoom might be my all-time favorite. So that's why I gotta give Gen 2 their flowers, you know. Gonads take all my money. Blondie, I'm not gonna ask necessarily where you moved unless you want to share that, but how far of a move was it? Was it like a pretty big move? I mean, generally when you cross state lines, it's got to be a fairly big move anyway. But yeah, I hope the move went all smoothly and everything. One of our dear friends, Spooky Deer, just underwent a pretty major move himself. Actually, don't remember how long it took him to drive up there, but you know, flying would be much preferred considering there's a lake in the way, and then many small lakes on the way. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to check in on this. I'm just getting a little frustrated. I definitely can. I definitely know Ghost would poke some fun at what I was about to say. So maybe I'll wait till he gets here. Then he can either commiserate with me or he'll make fun of me. You know, one of the two. You never know which. 2 hours so far away enough that I'm far from my friend group and looking to make new local ones. Yeah, gotcha. I gotcha. That's I mean, that's about how far away I moved as well when I moved most recently, which I mean, admittedly it's been a while. It's been 10 years, but yeah, it was about a 2-hour move. You're near Hershey, Pennsylvania. We have a few Pennsylvanians, a few good Pennsylvanian friends. Well, that's cool. I hope that you like the new area. I hope that the move went smoothly, and also I don't know how to say this nicely, but why the hell have we not seen pictures of your dachshund? You know? So, anyway. Good morning, Chand. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Chand? I hope you're having a good day. I'm too late to claim first, so I claim 17erd. Also, hello, gorgeous. Hello, beautiful Kirk. Show us your wiener, dog. I can fix this. Give me 60 seconds. You're good. You're good. I just, I'll be honest. So my mom had a dachshund. I mean, honestly, there aren't really types of dogs that I don't like. But I do love me a good wiener. So. Kirk rules, Chand. I'm good. How are you today, Lutz? Doing pretty well, Chand. I feel like I got some good rest last night, I think. I'm feeling pretty energized. Same, Lutz, same. Feeling pretty energized. I'm freaking a couple things I've got going on. So like I was saying just a bit ago, we are launching a new product today. That I was the lead developer on. So I'm not anxious for that. I'm just ready for it to be over at this point. But you know, it should be happening, I think. And then beyond that, hopefully have a haircut later today too. And then you know, I'm just trying to be as productive as I can. I got a to-do list that I have wrote down some stuff on my whiteboard over there. I'm gonna try to knock some freaking things out, you know. But also got to keep working on that Subnautica video. So. Ad quote, I like me a good wiener. I'm surprised that didn't work. I feel like the ad quote should work. Huh. Alanessence, wake me up. Amazing, Ghost. Alanessence. I can never say the actual breed of dog, so I just call it a wiener dog. Dachshund? Dachshund? Ghost, are you having a good day? I was just saying earlier that you would either commiserate with me or make fun of me, but so this waiting on the last bit of QA to take place on this project I've been working on. And we have a UX and design team, which handles our what we call VQA, or visual quality assurance. So what they go through is they open up the project and they make sure that visually it looks and behaves the way it's supposed to. And then we also have QA, which is more of the like functionality aspect. And currently being held up because right as soon as I got on stream today, I got a comment from QA saying, "Oh, this doesn't look right." And I'm like, this already passed VQA. Can you stay in your lane? And I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, this is like, why are we holding things up for this? This has already been approved by somebody whose job it is to approve this. Like, I don't know. Anyway. Hoochie shot. Dock sand, or do you say it with a T at the end? Dock sand is actually that's, if you said it that way and you said it quickly, like nobody would like, I don't think anybody would give you any crap, you know. Say it with a T at the end. Dachshund. It's Dachshund is how I guess you would say. Don't go around saying. If you just say, yeah, Doxy is pretty good. That's a good one. I just say Doxy because I'm not trying to play pronunciation police. Yeah, if you could just say Wiener Dog too, though. And listen, we're not gonna Dachshund. So German. We're not gonna you know, we're not gonna turn down the shot to a chance to say Wiener another time, you know. Wiener, 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 wiener. Trying to get through this week. Next week we have 2 days, 2 early off days, and I have Friday off. Decided to just wear my axolotl onesie to work for Halloween. Did you really? Heck yeah. We're multiverse. I have 3 KPIs closing day. Oh my goodness. And yeah, if BQA and UX approve, QA needs to stay in their lane. Yeah, it's just like, and the problem I have is if they want to comment on it, it's fine. But like, at least try to include the UX team if you want to make a visual like note, number 1. And then number 2, like if it was ready for review. Hello there, True Celt. If it was ready for review at 1:47 p.m. yesterday, and it was moved into being QA'd like 2 hours after that, why is this just now being brought up? I don't know. Posted Ollie photos. Ollie the Dachshund. Bristol, good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Let's see this. Freaking love. I love me a good wiener. Oh my gosh. Blondie. Oh my goodness. I love his coloring. He reminds me a lot of my mom's. He was also a long hair, kind of that cream color, but a little darker than Ollie. My goodness. How old is Ollie? How are you doing, my friend? We couldn't pass up the chance growing up to call them a long barking schlong. The schlong dog? I mean, I'll be honest, that's taking it a step further, Crystal. I'm not upset about it. I'm just, you know. He's so flippin' cute. I almost didn't censor myself just then. Wyatt, no work for me? Wait, what's not working? Oh, the hug? What is going on with Loot Spot Goots? Hang on one second. Let me diagnose. It says he's online. Streamer client, bot client, successfully connected. Hello, Loot Spot Goots. Are you okay? There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the second thing that he dropped the ball on, because Chan tried doing an add quote, and that didn't work either. I don't know. Okay, well that one works. Like an exclamation merch. Yeah. Huh? Has he been posting anything else prior to this? Yeah, he was talked about Discord earlier. Talked about YouTube. So I don't know. It's weird. Not super responsive today, I guess. Huh. A joke made itself, and when we were kids. It was just gonna happen. No stopping it. Yeah, true. True. He's the sweetest little cheese tax collecting guy. Does Bot Gooth need a little TLC? I can help him. Can you? Thank you. He is 2.5 years old now. I've had him since he was 9 weeks old. So cute. One thing that so my wiener dog's name, or my mom's, I guess. My sister and I named him when we were kids. His name was Thunder, and Thunder, one of the funniest, like, cutest things he would do is, like, he would. So I mean, wiener dogs are burrowers, so they love, like, going under blankets and digging at stuff. He would sometimes dig in his food bowl, and he would finish eating his food, and he would put his paws in the bowl and just dig, like, where the frick is more food, you know? And gosh dang, that was adorable. So freaking funny. Thunder. You haven't met a friendly dachshund? Really? Oh my goodness. Thunder loved people. He would bark at them, but but as soon as you, like, came into so he would bark, and he would, you'd come into the house, he would bark. But if you picked him up, he was fine. And he liked being held. I mean, he liked being held until he got a little older. Then his back was just not the same. We got a random. But even still, he was never a mean old man. He always liked people. I'm sorry you haven't met a friendly dachshund. The ones that I've met are very nice. They just hate stare me. Also, if you ever get to meet Koro's dachshund, then, you know, Luna's like the most angelic angel I've ever seen in my life. So, but she was very cute. What's the last product you returned? I actually have an answer for this. Gabby, hi, how are you doing, Gabby? Hope you're doing well. Hello, my darling. What is the last product you returned? I actually have mine here. I haven't completed the return, but I started the process on the old Zon. Let me show you. Let me go grab it right now. I got this pair of boots. And I exchanged them for a different size. So I haven't returned these ones yet, but I think I actually probably will today, because assuming my haircut appointment gets confirmed, but I have a haircut later today. These are part of my Billy Hargrove costume for Halloween, so I got a pair of boots right there. Billy Hargrove. Part of my costume. I don't have any boots. This is like my first pair of boots. Well, I shouldn't say first pair. I've had boots in the past, but I don't have any currently. And none of them were black. I had a pair of brown boots. So, what size are your other boots? These are, so I normally wear a size 10 in, like, Nike. I found that Nike sizes must be smaller. The size that I got now is 9.5. So these are 10s, and they're a little big, so I'm returning them. And I got 9.5s. But it's weird, like, how pretty much every brand has their own size, you know? Like, it's not just a 10 is not a 10 is not a 10, you know? They're famous for their side eye. I can help him emotionally, not technically. Oh, okay. Well, either way, I consent. He loves Star Wars and unicorns. Out of all of his toys, he will pull out his unicorns and bring them to bed with him. Oh my gosh. Another funny thing Thunder did when he was really young, because he was, you know, I mean, you have to wait till they get to a certain age before you get them fixed. He did end up getting fixed. We helped control the pet population. All right. Bob Barker can rest easy. But he had this stuffed football that was probably about this big. And man, he loved humping that thing. He absolutely just went to town on it. You know, he didn't have any balls. So, like, yeah, he was just, I mean, he was shooting blanks, but, you know, it was pretty funny. I thought it was funny. My mom didn't think it was nearly as funny as I thought it was. So anyway, that's another Thunder story for you. But just the size of him, his color, it was like the football was like the same color as him. It was about the same size too. So it was like, for him, it was probably perfect, you know? I thought it was funny. Don't know about Return, but I had to exchange Harley's Halloween costume for biggest size. That counts. Yeah, I think that counts. Nonder and Nonsters. Hello, my friends. Holy crap, time flies. It's already 8:30. Are you serious? Cheers. Welcome in, my friends. How you doing today? Cheers. You know what wakes us up? Aliens. Non-stronaut raid. Hello there. Well, hello there, Ursa and Dutch. How are you doing? And Nonder, how's everybody today? And Blue. Nah, it's only 7:30. I wish. Sometimes I do miss East. I miss Central Time. Sometimes I do. I am not too young to know Bob Barker. It's true. I remember him from. I mean, honestly, my favorite role that Bob Barker ever did was in Happy Gilmore. But I mean, I did love Bob Barker on Price is Right too. That's my game show host right there. Listen, Drew Carey's fine, but he's no Bob. Drew Carey was more a better fit for Whose Line Is It Anyway? Work Mama just made a surprise visit. Oh goodness, give hugs. Part of your daily outfit. Gosh darn, look at the size of them boots. You know what they say about a man who wears big Billy boots? I called him Billy Boots too. Billy Boots, my Billy Boots. Glutes make big Billy glutes. Big Billy glutes. Valiant Warrior, I'm sorry, I missed a useless fact for you. I gotcha, and I guess I'll do this useless fact while squeezing the macaroni ball. How's that? This one is an interesting one here. 40,000 Americans are injured by toilets every year. 40,000 Americans are injured by toilets every year. I don't know what the, like, 40,000, I'll be honest, I expected it to not be zero, but 40,000 seems kind of high, you know? And then here is the artwork they have for it too. Potty Posse, baby. Like little hill people gangsters, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But Valiant, welcome in. Apologies for missing that for so long, and hope you enjoyed your useless facts. I'm so sad none of the Gen Con shirts I got fit. They don't? Did they shrink in the wash? Because this one definitely shrunk, and it's like one of the shortest shirts I own. If I were to go to reach up on a top shelf, you'd get some belly button, you know? Remember when Iron claimed the macaroni ball? Macaroni ball? I do remember that. Or however she spelled it. Macarena ball? Oh, hi, Ursa. I haven't seen you since Nonder stream. 8 stupid 30 and a butt ton of work. I don't like that, Ursa. Well, friends, since Nonder is here, we have to say, remember, we have a super awesome community play day coming up this weekend on Sunday. And we're gonna be playing some Witch-It. I hope that you can make it. Even if you don't play Witch-It, we will have the VC open. I don't know how many people can go in a VC at a time. Should be fine. But it's gonna be a great time. So I hope that you're available, and if you are, I hope you consider joining us. Because it'll be a grand old time. Witch-It, again, if you're not familiar with Witch-It, it is a prop hunt, hide and seek type game where you have some witches that can disguise themselves as any item on the map, and then hunters that have certain powers to help them find the witches that are disguised. And it's all time based, so you know whichever team is I guess if there are any witches left at the end, they win. If not, then the hunters win. So. I never saw you there. What was that fact? The useless fact? About 40,000 people being injured by toilets? Is it by the toilet or what happens on the toilet? That's kind of, I feel like they maybe took some liberty there, Nonder. Yeah. What are these people doing in the bathroom? Unless it's like plumbers installing toilets, you know, and they're picking it up out of the cart and it just falls on them. I don't know, but define injured, please. Unless you pass out and hit your head. I speak from experience. I feel like maybe it's got to be, I mean, it has to be reported, right? Otherwise they wouldn't, got to be bad enough to be reported. Hey, when that happens, Nonder, I'm always worried when I order online. Oh, they got ordered. Oh, that's right. They were, okay. Dang. Time to make it a crop top. See full frontal belly button. I need to see belly button, please. Shrunk a bit, but tried them on when I got home. They were already too tight for me. Gosh, that's frustrating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Nonder. Did I miss it? The belly button? Gen Con shirts, they warned me they shrink. Yeah, I'm the Dragons Howling at the Moon one. That one fits great right now. So yeah, maybe it will eventually shrink because this one has certainly shrunk. Oh, you were taking the pups out? Well, how are the pups? Here's to hoping I'm not the smartest transponsor working today. Wait, why wouldn't you want to be the smartest? Like you're thinking, Chand. Why is an XL at one place not identical to another? That's what I'm saying about the shoes too. Yeah. I'm down to play widget. Should be fine. Flames behind us. Who would hire me? I believe there's no limit for VC. That would be sick. It's going to be an absolute blast. I can't wait. VC with all of you. Worth it for that alone, honestly. Bidet. Yeah, maybe they're bidet related injuries. I don't know. Flip and hit your head on the toilet is still injured by the toilet. That's true. Yeah. Good luck today. I'm turning Discord off so I won't be. Don't be offended when I don't respond. Aw. Ursa hates us. Wash and cold and hang dry. Are we doing the list today? I do want to go. I do want to talk about the list today. Which, by the way, Chand, Alan Wake is not on. I looked for it. Neither Alan Wake game is. But we can. Yeah, we should at least talk about it since we've been talking. Since the woke joke has been made a lot. The woke joke. My rejection reflex would kick in hard if I thought you were ignoring me. My rejection reflex? Oh my gosh, Peachy. I don't like that you have a rejection reflex. Okay, so how do I tell this person? I think I'll just say that this already passed VQA. Is there anything else? All right, I'm going to do that real quick. Let me respond to this. And then let's talk about the list that Chand was mentioning. And then we'll play some Alan Wake, all right? Wonder if the guy stopped updating it because the entirety of Twitter made fun of him. I don't think so. I clicked on some of the links that go to like the Steam pages that this guy runs. He has like a Steam community and he defines like what is woke. And then basically asks for people to make suggestions on games that he can review or they can review. Cause it's not just the one guy. You know, he's got to get help. Cause you know, there's just so much wokeness. I was outside with the pups, so Coleman couldn't get me with macaroni. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about the useless fact. Gotta love growing up with low self-esteem, eh? I feel rejection hard sometimes. Oh, my love. I'd reject you out in the open in the main guild chat with a giant gif of me kicking you to the curb. I can't quit you. If it's a concern, you can reach out to VQA. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let me post this real quick. This will take me all of about 30 seconds, and then I'll be right back. You know what? Oh, gosh. We'll party during that. From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall, my hall. Oh, these blackings crawl. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, man. Oh, man. How's this? I'll even give you guys some clips real quick. You probably get a couple of them if they're short enough. Here you go. Get away from my friend's house. Only I'm allowed to desecrate it. Ooh, he got me on the follow through. Oh, okay. That was not me. That was not me. It must be old because I had no idea Uwu had a hand gesture. Oh, it's that and like the pleading eyes. Uwu? Yeah. Merker Burker? Double cur better. That's it. My brain liked that one. Oh, Pleachy. I said Merker Burker out loud and laughed like an idiot. Merker Burker. Do you really shop at a place called Merker Burker? That is a penis! He drew a penis! With wings and hairy testicles. I was not expecting that. I need a weapon. Grabs Angelina Jolie. Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise is right. Frickin' A! I edit videos for a living. Today I'm working on a bidet video. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Clean booty holes. Oh man, that jacket is silver. Let's find out. Nope, I think it worked. I think it worked. Looked like there were a bunch of body parts laying around. I need to go to the store, and if I don't go now, I won't go at all. Have a great day, everyone. Be good, and if you can't be good at being bad. Kirk, love you, man. Yeah, so about it working, it worked. The part about the sexual pleasure. Oh, put it in my trap. I opened my trap better.
We did it. We did it.
That's right.
Bustin' makes me feel good. Really good.
You dumb schmucks!
Schmucks?
You brought the zombies right to our doorstep!
You brought the zombies right to our doorstep. They took your jabs. Just, Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right. Okay. Whew. I posted my comment. I hope it doesn't come on. It needs to be firm. It needs to be firm. Like, I have to be firm with this comment here. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be a dick. You know, it's trying to balance that line of like, hey, these are not important. You know, let's just go ahead and continue with the release. So anyway, so I had to post that. I was trying to figure out the right words for that. I think I did a pretty good job. So anyway, Merker Burker. Pleachy. Yeah, Pleachy was that you, Lady Iron, that came up with Pleachy? Freshly shorn loots. I'll be getting a haircut today, I hope. I got to keep an eye on my my notifications, make sure my appointment has been confirmed. It hasn't to this point. It's not till this afternoon, but still. It's been scheduled, but not confirmed. So, pray I'm not the smartest tech my manager insists he had, because then he's in a lot more trouble than he knows. Peachy, good luck with work today. I have no idea. It's my first time doing that in game, so I'm sure that's why I didn't see any icon while in there that would mark mission-related stuff. So kind of feel like it needs visually marked better. Wait, what'd I miss? Game confusion. Apparently, I was supposed to do something in the expedition I did in New York, or in New World, that is tied to a main mission. I somehow totally missed it despite being with 4 other players. Oh, dang. Ugh. Time to get a sandwich from the store. Ooh, hope it's a good one. You released all over us. Thank you. Okay, Ursa. All right. Safe travels. Need to cross over a road and people are here are busy drivers. Oh, dang. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. All right, friends, let's say we have a seat and let's say we play some Alan Wake. Or wait, before we do that, let's have a seat and look at some of this this list here that we've got. Give me a second for it to capture. This is what Chan sent me yesterday. We're gonna go over a list that Chan sent me yesterday. All right. So it's this woke content detector. Basically, what their whole goal is to determine if games are woke or not, which, you know, we need in our lives for obvious reasons. But yeah, let me show you. Let me show you here. Second. Okay. And we'll try to zoom in a little bit here too. Okay. Does it provide a definition to woke? Oh, wait a minute. Is my... Okay, mic's still working. Yes, not on this page. So if I click over here, I'm going to avoid clicking on any links just because I am sharing my whole screen right now. So just in case anything were to come up. But they do. They do. So we can share this list for anybody that's interested in this. So yeah, balloons, just as an example, balloons TD6 is considered woke because it contains overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging. There is a pride flag item available in the trophy store with a pro pride message. Psy is referred to using they them pronouns, which Psy is if I recall, an animal. It's an animal. They can eat a D. But so scrolling through this list, you know, here's the thing. If you want to claim that something is woke, I mean, I think that's your prerogative. You can do that, right? I think the reason why, you know, we all saw that clip of the dude going ham at Starfield because it asked for pronouns at the beginning of the game. You know, which to me, I can't for the life of me, I can't understand why anybody would care that much. Like, it asks for pronouns, so just put in your, just use the ones that you use. If you're a he, him, just put in he, him. Like, I don't understand why that's such a big deal, you know? Or if you want a male body type, just put body type 1, right? Body type 2. Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? So, anyway. If you want to claim that games are woke, that's whatever. I don't agree, but like, that's whatever. I can at least somewhat understand. I don't agree, but I can at least somewhat understand. But some of these here, like, let me see if I can find one that I noticed yesterday that absolutely blew my dang mind. And I did not look through this very hard. Yeah, my favorite game of all time is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It is only kind of woke, so there's that. Let's see, where did it go? And I don't have any idea how this is sorted. I don't think it is. In really any way. Maybe I just do a find here. Yes, here we go. Okay. Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, is not recommended because it is woke. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, prominently displayed pride and BLM flags. Okay, all of that, you know, whatever, right? Whatever. That's kind of, you know, classic people calling that woke. Okay, you know, whatever. But then the new POC main character overshadows Peter Parker. Miles Morales is Hispanic and black. Okay. He has a Hispanic mother, a black father. It's a game called Spider-Man Miles Morales. Of course he's going to overshadow Peter Parker. It's his game. It's his game. What are you on about? I'll have what he's having. What are you, like, that's considered woke because the main character overshadows a secondary character and that person is black and Hispanic? So I kind of, when I saw that, I just continued to look through, and basically anytime that there is a non-white or non-male character, this game at least has an informational, which is considered partially woke. Right? The only thing I can think of here. Dream Daddy is woke? The only thing I can think of here that you would say a game is not recommended because it's too woke when there's a non-white, non-male character is you're racist. Like, I cannot come up with a solid reason otherwise as to why, like, claiming that a game that has a black character is woke. Is that, like, the only other thing I've got is racism. Like, I can't come up with another reason for that. Like, black people exist.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Black people exist. You know, like, they should be able to be in games. They should even be able to be the lead character on games. I'm sorry if that's a hot take. But, like, I don't understand how that would be considered woke to have any sort of minority character as a main character. This list basically immediately flags it as at least kind of woke. And I'm just like, what are we doing here? How is that considered? Like, did the person that made this list ever consider that maybe some of the devs that worked on it are also black, right? And they made a game that has a black lead character? I just, like, I'm astounded that this exists. And not only does it exist, they have like a Steam community in which they ask for games that they can review to find out if they're woke or not. My God, like, I cannot. Basically makes me not want to play any games listed as not woke. So I actually considered that, Coleman. And if you guys are interested, I mean, I will plan out a full-on woke fest. Listen, I am a white cis male, okay? Like, and I will host a woke fest. I will play the wokest games on this list. I will play them as, like, transgender people, and I will have them romance, you know, what would be considered like same gender. I don't freaking care. We'll have a whole woke fest, okay? We'll do it. I don't care. Because, like, how could I don't understand how this could bother anybody that much, that they would go out and make a list of literally thousands, well, at least hundreds of games. Look at this. This list just keeps going. We're at 500, 600 now. And you can see how much red there is on this. Oh, wait, hang on. Does that say Vampire the Masquerade? Oh, okay. Different. Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, only kind of woke. Came out in 2004. Only kind of woke. God, that game's a banger. Wait, hang on. Age of Empires 2, kind of woke? Because they added women who were doing historically inaccurate roles like mining. Kind of woke. Just a little bit. Subtle wokeness. And here we are. We're over 1,000 now. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, it won't let me scroll that way. Actually, I don't even know where my scroll bar is kind of messed up because okay, let me do this. All right. Okay, it has 1,535 games on it. So, like, listen, if you want to avoid games that, you know, you have certain values in which you consider other human beings less than yourself. Obviously, I don't agree with that, right? I'm never going to agree with that. If you consider other human beings less than yourself, I'm not going to agree with that. If you want to avoid those games, whatever, right? But to go out and create, like, communities and then make a list and track all of this stuff and be like, hey, everybody, if you're like me, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, woke AF. Also, I will say this too. So they use overt, like, anti-free speech. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just hide this for just a second. We'll bring up this other one here. Just make sure there's no like identifying information on this page. This shouldn't be. I think this is the one we want. Yeah, this one's gonna make some people mad. I reviewed this yesterday. This is gonna make some people mad. All right. So here, this is their methodology for determining wokeness. Woke content. Any images, messages, characters, storytelling, dialogue, music, or game mechanics that include themes associated with the left side of the political aisle in contemporary Western politics. So literally, it just means they consider it to be anything that's left-leaning, which is, you know. Also, Coleman, feel free to redeem your or refund your macaroni ball. I'm on a tirade here, okay? We done started it. So, Ams, good morning. So if you are pro any of these things, basically, you are considered woke. You know, again, a lot of these, you know, whatever. The one that like is going to really trigger some people here, pro pedophilia messaging. It's considered, it is in this list as considered woke. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Have we considered, you know, the people that are, you know, in charge and whatnot? Anti-human. Yes. As in, what it means by yeah, I guess maybe we just read all these here. Pro-LGBTQ, pro-DEI, pro-climate action, pro-communism/socialism. Socialism. This is funny because they don't know the difference between communism and socialism, so they have to lump them together. Pro-abortion, pro-pedophilia. Again, I'm just sort of like, okay. Pro-immigration, transhumanism, anti-Western society, anti-human, anti-colonialism, anti-capitalism, anti-heterosexual, anti-patriarchy, anti-white, anti-family, anti-free speech, anti-gun, etc. So all of these are considered woke. And by the way, anti-free speech, what that means there is they're literally talking about any game or, you know, any, again, it's not even games at this point. This is what they consider woke. Now, they're referring to games whenever they grade these things, but this is literally anything that they consume. They consider to be woke if it has anti-free speech messaging, which means when people start using particularly racist language, if there's any sort of censoring of that, that is considered anti-free speech. So, right, if they use a different term, so say you were, you know, say you were playing a game that was set in the, you know, the civil rights movement era here in the United States. If your game decides to censor the N-word instead of like saying it, hard R and everything, that would probably be labeled as woke because it would be anti-free speech. Just as an example. Yeah, anti-human, that means that humans just, we trash everything. Usually it relates to the environment. So, humanity, we just ruin everything because we trash the environment, you know, whatever, that sort of thing. Stray Game was anti-human. So yeah, this was what Chan sent me, and I was just like, I'm just flabbergasted, I guess, you know. Again, if this is your belief, you know, again, I'm never gonna agree with you, but like, that's one thing. But then to just straight up say that like Spider-Man Miles Morales is woke because they have a black main character, like, that's your expectation at that point is that every character is a white person. That's clearly racism. Like, there's no other explanation for that, you know? I don't get it. So yeah, are there any games you're curious that I can look up here for you? We have entered the Twilight Zone. Conservative fear mongering. It's, yeah, Crusader Kings 3 on there because you can become a lesbian witch queen and eat the Pope. It probably is. Crusader. Oh, not on here. They didn't review it. Farming Simulator was on there. Farming Simulator 22. Partially woke. Why is this happening? Oh, this is on information. Oh, that's why. Okay, hang on. Crusader Kings is very, yeah, definitely woke. Player character options including homosexual, bi, and asexual. Retroactive update added an option that allows same-sex marriages. Retroactively. It's not posted as seen, but Chan has the link. Chan was the one that shared it with me. So, yeah. Pro Pope eating them. Look at Asmongold and his comments about inferior culture and how so many people agreed with him. The gamer scene has always been male-dominated, but now it's becoming white, cis-male, and anything else is oppressive to them. It's just so disappointing. You know, like, I don't want to upset anybody or make anybody feel differently about me, but I'll just say this, okay? There was a point just based on my upbringing where I probably would, had I not met so many other different people that believe differently from me, I probably would have continued to believe the same thing that that was from my little small town, and all of that. And some of this stuff probably I would have been like, oh yeah, it's just being shoved down my throat, right? Like at some point, maybe it would have been that way for me too, right? But I have to say, like, I have seen certain things, and I will use a specific example of this. Okay. There's a show on Netflix called is it Would You Rather? Or Never Have I Ever? Is that what it is? Hang on a second. Well, I don't want to. Never Have I Ever, I'm pretty sure, is what it is. It is basically a female Indian-led sitcom type show on Netflix. And I remember watching that. And my first thought was, like, I could tell. I was like, obviously, Never Have I Ever is a wonderful show. And I'm seeing this again as a straight white man, and I'm like, okay. Obviously, the decision was made to include a lot of people that are typically not included in these types of shows, right? And I got to thinking, I'm watching the show, and I'm like, dang, this show is so much freaking fun to watch. Like, it's just a good show. And, like, the thought came to my mind is, again, I was just like, it just feels better when everybody can be included. You know what I mean? I felt really, the show was just fun. And it was just like, I don't know how to put it. It just felt like, man, inclusivity is actually just, it feels good. Like it's a fun thing when everybody can have fun, And I just don't understand the whole mentality of like, yeah, really the only people that should be allowed to have fun are these people over here. And I cannot wrap my brain around that mentality. I don't understand why people feel like they have that right over others. I don't freaking get it. I don't get it. So if you've ever come into this channel and you've wondered, what does Lutz feel about, like, how does Lutz feel about inclusivity and everything? I'm for it. Like, I don't understand. It's way more fun when more people get involved. Like, I don't understand why. I don't understand why people feel like it's more fun to gatekeep things, It just, to me, that just literal fun police out there, So anyway, do you think the group that follows this is really small? I feel like 99% of this the streams have a rule for no hate, racism, etc. I would say yes, Ams, but I think that we would still be, like, relative to everything, yes. But I think we would still be shocked at just the sheer volume as well. Detroit Become Human? Let's check it. Kind of woke. Depending on the player's choices, 2 Tracy units may be encountered who are revealed to be lesbian lovers. Oh, sorry if that's a spoiler for anybody. Never Have I Ever is a wonderful show. It is. It really is. Have you ever played Mafia 3? They literally warned ahead of time they didn't censor language because they thought it important for the story to stay accurate to how things would have been in the time period the game was set in. I believe it's the 70s, if I remember right. Yes, I have played Mafia 3. I sure have. I need you to look at the recommended games. It's hilarious. It's actually not hilarious. Well, here's one right under Detroit Become Human. Leisure Suit Larry 1. In the land of the lounge lizards. Oh, and then Leisure Suit Larry gets more woke as it goes on. Leisure Suit Larry, magna cum laude, uncut and uncensored, contains no woke content. Where is? Hang on, there was one I saw. Oh, yeah. Here we go. In case you guys didn't know, and I learned this, so now you have to learn it too. There's an Alex Jones game out there that contains no woke content. They could be way woke according to their own things. That is hilarious. What was spoiled? No, don't tell me. Stupid office calls. It was just a little bit of an outcome in Detroit Become Human. Not how you get there, but the outcome. So I think so. And I will say this too, again, as somebody that kind of grew up in a small town where I'd say people are used to living one way and they don't really know anything else. Even being in that small town, I will say this. 100% of people out there, literally everybody knows somebody that is LGBTQ+. You know somebody. They may not be out, but I guarantee you know somebody. Probably multiple somebodies, right? And I know a lot of people that believe these kinds of things would not say that if they knew they were in the presence of a member of that community, right? And that person looked up to them and cared for them and all of that, they would never purposefully use these types of languages, like this type of language. And that's how you know it's wrong, right? That's how you know it's wrong. Like, if you wouldn't use that language around everybody, it's wrong. And the way that I choose to live my life is that, and again, this is my personal preference, but like I want people to feel comfortable around me. You know what I mean? Even if they have a different background to what I have, even if they choose to live their life differently than I choose. I just want them to be able to feel comfortable around me, right? And I just don't see how that is possible when you have these types of fears. I mean, this is fear. I don't know what they're so scared about, but it's fear. What is their point? A list so you can avoid being exposed to wokeness? I think so. Yeah. It seems like this list is more if I like the game, it's not woke, because apparently Life is Strange is only kind of woke. Wait, really? Hang on a second. Life is Strange. Oh, Life is Strange 2 is woke, and True Colors is woke. Yeah, Life is Strange 1. Interesting. Yeah, only kind of woke. Yeah, that part doesn't make any sense either, because that's, yeah, you have a female lead. Also, there's numerous homosexual characters in the game, so you know, I don't get it, but anyway, I wonder if Tell Me Why is on this list, which is also another fantastic game. Yeah. Heavy social commentary. It's one of those things where I think video games could be like, here's the thing. Tell Me Why, I can't highlight it. Tell Me Why is, in my mind, is one of those games that could represent video games being like a really, sorry guys, I haven't been doing any redeems. I apologize. I'll maybe catch up on them in a second here. Tell Me Why is a game in my mind where you have an incredible opportunity to actually learn something just to learn something. If you don't know much about like what it's like to be trans, right? Tell me why is that sort of glimpse into what that's like. You know what I mean? And I think video games have that power to be able to educate us on things that maybe we weren't aware of, right? That's how I feel. So the fact that like somebody might come here and be like, oh, should I play Tell Me Why? And they say no. Like, I don't know. Jimmy Patty, hello, welcome in. To be clear, I don't agree with treating anyone how Mafia 3 played out. I do understand what they were trying to do, which to me feels like they were just trying to be truthful to what those times were like and not shy away from it. I do feel it's important to acknowledge because it's not right to ignore what people went through. Let me know if what I'm trying to say came. No, it makes perfect sense, Crystal. Perfect sense. Star Wars Outlaws, because she is a woman. Outlaws. It's not on here. Haven't reviewed it. What is this list? It's a list of woke games according to some guy. Yeah, I don't know who made this guy the authority. But yeah, it's Elden Ring. I'm pretty sure I did see that on here. Elden Ring is woke. Because you choose body type rather than like sex, male or female. Bogan's hospital trip. What did I miss here? Just to see what's happening. Getting a scan on your brain. I hope they find it. Oh, Kelt. Hey, I'll give a good luck for that. Bogan, I hope that your scan goes well, my friend. Sorry, I'm been on this tirade here, but you know, we got wound up. It's not even Friday, so but good luck, Bogan. I hope everything's good, my friend. Look. They list some weird games. They do, yeah. Oh, Mass Effect? I didn't check Mass Effect. Mass Effect, they're all kind of woke, and then Andromeda and Legendary are definitely woke. So what I would say, Crystal, on what we were talking about with Mafia 3, you know, I think, and actually, let's see if Mafia is on here. Mafia 1 and 2 are on here. They contain no woke content. Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, woke. Yeah. Pro DEI and overtly pro LGBTQ plus features black criminal groups instead of the mafia. Features multiple improbable female authority figures, one of whom is a lesbian. Improbable female authority figures is another one that's kind of concerning because it's like, well, it should only be men because only men can lead, you know? Again, it's just, that's frustrating. It's frustrating, you know? OMG, the timing doing my master's dissertation, how woke gets used to be anything that certain people say when they are unhappy about things. That's actually, I'd be super interested in hearing what you get, Jimmy. And thanks so much for the follow. Cheers. We don't normally do all this instead of playing Alan Wake, but cheers. Right. It's so it says multiple improbable female authority figures, one of whom is a lesbian. So is it improbable because they're female? Is it improbable because of the time period it took place in? It doesn't say, right? It just says it's improbable. Which, you know, there's only real one way to, I mean, it doesn't say based on the time period, right? It just says improbable female authority figures. So there's really only, I mean, the way we have to interpret that is they mean that, yeah, there couldn't be a woman in charge. Found a website called Woke It or Worth It, and it's similar. Wow. Whoever made this list is the absolute worst. I can go straight to bed now. I've peaked. Life can't get any better than this. Wait, what happened? Genuine error? Coincidence. Oh. I would say as a game developer, the most important thing is the story of the game and not who is the main character. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Strong woman in my game? I think not. I agree, Bogan. I agree. this doesn't look like Alan Wake. Oh, we're getting there, Calco. We had to see if Alan Wake was on this game, this list of woke games. Alan, because we keep making the joke, Alan woke. Alan Wake 2 does feature a black female lead, so we were kind of curious if it would be considered woke. Neither Alan Wake game is on this list, however. So maybe I'll submit it submit it as a suggestion. There's a community group that you can submit games to, have them review and let you know if it's woke or not. So, people who unironically use the word woke are so cringe. It's it's been something. So, yeah, it was just something to find out this list even existed. It has 1,500 games on it. They've reviewed 1,500 games, all in the name of trying to determine if it's woke or not. I don't know, friends. I don't know. It's one of those where I try to think now of like, okay, well, what's the positive that we could make out of this, right? Because I don't want it to all be doom and gloom, right? Please act as someone concerned about whether you should play Alan Wake in case it's woke. Again, I'll say this, okay? There are people I know. I mean, shoot, there's members of my family. I'm sure we all have members of our family that are what they would consider themselves traditionalists, and that they don't value same-sex marriage. They don't LGBTQ plus. They call like the alphabet army and all that. It's really frustrating, right? We all have people in our lives that we know that are like that. And I'm trying to think of like, what is the messaging that we could try to get across here? Because obviously, like yelling and just being like, all this, it's not working. It's just not working, because then you have things like this. And I don't know what the answer is. I truly don't. The mental gymnastics relatives, yeah. I truly don't, because I've seen this in my own family where I actually, I mean, recently even, so I have a cousin who is, she's lesbian, and, other members of the family basically essentially disowned her. And it's like, you've known her since she was literally born, held her, fed her, changed her diapers, right? And because she is married to a woman, they're like, no, you know what? I'm done, and I cannot possibly wrap my brain around that. Like I felt so terrible learning that, you know what I mean? That they just were like, yeah, they're not going to support her. They didn't go to her wedding because it was a gay wedding. And it's just like, that's like actually heartbreaking, because my cousin I haven't seen her in a long time, but like, she's awesome. Like, I just don't understand the same person she's always been, literally always been. It's heartbreaking. And so it's things like that where I'm just like, I literally don't know what to say, because obviously yelling isn't going to fix anything. And I just I feel sad for them as well, because it's like, you are now giving up this relationship that you had with somebody because of some sort of ideology that is based on what? I don't know. I mean, I think for a lot of times it's based on religion, but I'm here to tell you right now that, like, for me specifically, like I try to support members of LGBTQ plus because of my religion, not in spite of it. That's how I feel. Because I feel like everybody deserves that respect and love. That's how I feel. So it's weird then, because like we're basically like two sides of the same coin here, and I just don't. So I'm like, I don't really know what works, Yeah, Bogan. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna ignore that, Bogan. But anyway. Method is to listen carefully and respectfully and ask them questions based on what they say. Let them tie themselves in knots. Ask them at the end if it makes sense. Yeah. Rollins playing Wukong and also raising money for women's charities to combat all the BS that came out with the studio. What happened? What happened there, Chan? I'm not aware. Saw one video where one lady was arguing abortion laws should be state-based because if everyone in the state wants it should happen. The guy then got her to say that if the state wants to bring back slavery, they should. She outright said that. Thing. Yeah. The only reason that the states, like when people say that sort of thing, the only reason that they want the states to decide is because then they can basically, yeah, I mean, they can do exactly that kind of thing, right? I don't like this mobile app, but I'm sorry, Omina. I'm sorry. We can play these games, make it a charity stream for a good cause. That'd be a good idea. Disco Elysium blurb is hilarious. Whether pro or anti-communism is unclear. Lack of tolerance for how others live life is sad and pathetic. It's just that simple. I have multiple times in life stepped between other people and friends to shield them from the hate. Attack me all you want. I can take it, but I refuse to not shield people I love. Yeah. Spooky, how you doing? It is an early Friday rant. It sure is. Yeah. Blurb about Disco Elysium screams a lack of media literacy. Exactly. Yeah. It's just tough. So my whole thing is I want to kind of like what Blondie was saying, or wait, it was Jimmy, right? Yeah, showing love to the world sends love back to you. It just I don't know the answer, but I just know that like streaming and like obviously we can't be doormats. Like we can't do that. That's not going to work, right? We can't be doormats. We need to stand our ground somehow. But like screaming and cursing at people and all that stuff is just it's not working, right? It's like what do we do? What do we do? To try to have people just understand. I think conversation is the main thing. It's tough then because kind of like what I think it was Jimmy that said that. Yeah. Listen carefully, respectfully, ask them questions based on what they say, let them tie themselves in knots, ask at the end if it makes sense. The tough part is that there's just this, everybody has their own little echo chamber. I have them too, right? I'm not saying it's just those people. Like I have my own echo chamber, right? We all have our own echo chamber somewhere where we go and we hear things that just confirm our biases that we already have, right? So we have to put ourselves into positions where we can hear arguments from the other side and actually have conversation about it rather than it just turning into a shouting match immediately, you know? But yeah, so I would just say all this, like, friends, this list is funny, but it's also disappointing. And so we just have to keep on it. You know, just have to keep on it. So there's your Alan Woke, pre Alan Woke content of the day. But yeah, if that list was posted, then I think Chan said that she posted it in as seen on stream. If you take a look at that, obviously, you know, we can always continue discussion. But yeah, it's definitely disappointing because I think that the gaming community has a unique opportunity here, a very unique opportunity. The gaming community is diverse as all get out, and we have a choice here. We can either let everybody that wants to be in, or we can continue to try to gatekeep and be hateful. You know what I mean? And I know what choice we're all making for sure. But like, I just feel that video games have the ability to break that barrier, right? They have the ability to break that barrier. I'm telling you right now, they do. So just got to keep fighting the good fight. Nostalgius, how you doing, my friend? How the heck are you? Also, we missed you. We missed you Sunday, but we also have to say, like, we would not have made it without you. On V Rising. We simply wouldn't have. Think about the YouTube clickbait title you could do. I played every woke game and developed basic human empathy. Yeah, Spooky, I was saying I'm considering now hosting a woke fest where we play games on here that are considered woke. And maybe we try to find the most ridiculous games, but I think we make them where basically just do the most triggering thing. Like maybe I make a I make a man with a vagina, and I go and I don't know, maybe even a black one, you know, just make them black too. And then I just go and I romance maybe a woman with a penis. I don't know, something like that. And then just do whatever the most woke thing would be, I guess. And just have a good old time. We call it Woke Fest. So glad I found this stream, and not just that it might aid my dissertation. Nice vibes, interesting discussion, and welcoming. Well, seriously, it's great to have you, Jimmy. I would read that paper you're writing, that dissertation. So, when is it due? How much time you have left on it? You have until like Christmas time? Okay, I got the thumbs up to hit my deployment here. So we might go on a BRB. We'll come back for some Alan Wake, but we might go on a BRB for just a few minutes. Actually, do I even need to do that? I could probably do it here. Literally clicking buttons. It's very easy for deployment. And nothing is even really going to prod yet, so. Ridiculously woke games are ridiculously created games. Good, hope you're well. Have you been as swamped as I have been with all the new games to play? Yes! Dude, there's so many good games. One thing I try to do is grab the person's attention, steer them away from my friends or family. You're right that getting upset and screaming back won't help, but in my mind, I'm trying to at least shield and deflect the hurt because I'm capable of that. Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure. Only counterpoint is that one side tends to be less willing to engage in good faith, putting all the effort of decorum on the kinder side. I agree. I agree. That part's been tough for sure. Man, I miss Calco's message. 44, never come out to my father. Still can remember him announcing at dinner when I was a teenager that if one of his sons were gay, he kicked them out of the house. Gosh dang. I'm sorry, Calco. They had a lot of sexism issues in the studio and harassment against women. And when they sent out keys for sponsor streams, they sent out non-talking points. And one of them was, point, you aren't allowed to talk about feminist propaganda. For real? Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. And again, the concept that feminist propaganda to them is probably just anything saying that, you know, women should be prominent or more emphasized or anything. Like, that's probably considered feminist propaganda at that point to them, right? Like, that's what's frustrating, is we're not even talking about like a superiority thing, right? Like, these things being listed on the list, it's not saying that if you're LGBTQ plus, you're more than, right? Every one of these games is saying that you're equal to, right? Like, it's an equal to thing. And that's the problem that people have, is that, well, they're not equal. And that's what makes it more disappointing, you know, is just because it's like, we're not saying anybody is superior, you know? Like nobody has said that at any point, that you're superior because you are a person of color, right? Like, we've been saying, it's an equality thing. We're just trying to tip the scales back from this to this. You know, it's like, it's literally from here to here. It's not from here to here, you know? And I think that's what makes it more disappointing. I'm so down to support that. You could have each game support different charities based off what his most egregious woke angle is. Would participate. Gaming community and game developer community has so much wonderful people. It has a lot of toxic people. At the end of the day, games are made to have fun and relax. I mean, yes, I would say most of the time, yes. Please share with the community when you are done. I bet lots of us would read it. Haven't started yet, really. Submit September next year. Oh, okay. Right now it's reading and building the foundational knowledge to justify the research. It's a process with a supervisor and ethics board. Gotcha. Dang. Okay. Well, man, I showed up late, so I can ask what the dissertation is on. Yeah, understanding as to what people who use woke as a negative way means. Survey and then interview people to get definition and see how they accumulate their views. Blake, good night, everyone. Enjoy Alan Wake 2. Bogan, have a good night, my friend. Provide a framework to aid the general public in spotting in how language gets used to separate and divide people. Find the answer. We won't get to see people stumble over it in the street interviews. Sounds super interesting, is my kind of social science. Right, exactly. Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't even have to be your species. It's true. That game is also woke according to this list. So, Woke Fest 24. We might need to schedule it for 25. It's going to be a lot of planning. But yeah. So anyway, friends, that's just how I feel. You know, listen, I can at least, again, I don't agree, but I can at least sympathize a little bit, because there has been, gosh, I didn't mean to turn into just chatting stream, but okay, here, I'll tell you something else. Okay. So recently I've been trying to essentially rediscover my faith. Right. I'm a person of faith, and I've been trying to rediscover that faith because there have been a lot of things that have kind of shaken it. Shaken it. There have been a lot of different things that have happened, that have made me not ponder my faith and that, like, am I in a place that I need to be? It's just sort of like my faith has just kind of felt dormant. And so I will say this, there is I think some of this, if I can leave it on sort of a, optimistic note. Okay. When something that you believe, like to your core, when you're shown evidence to the contrary of that, the first reaction that anybody would have is defensiveness. And I've seen this. I've seen this again with my faith. I'm going through what you call reconstruction. Okay. So I still have faith. I mean, and I don't mean to make anybody feel weird or anything, but I have faith in Jesus. I have faith in God. And again, a lot of my faith drives a lot of how I behave and act in the world. Right. And like I said earlier, I choose to support people, LGBTQ plus, because of my faith, not in spite of it, because I feel like that's what I'm called to do. Okay. The reconstruction process has been difficult because there are certain things that I'd always been taught were true in my faith that I've seen evidence to the contrary. And my first defense when that happened, I mean, we're talking probably longer than that. Probably 8-9 years ago, walls up. That was my first defense, was just walls up, right? No, this is all bullshit. You're all wrong, right? Like all this stuff. And so I think what we're seeing now is a lot of people are being presented with evidence that is contrary to what they've held to be, like they've held fast to be true. And I have to just stay optimistic that if these things, you know, if they keep being shown evidence, then they too will kind of go through reconstruction. I'm not talking about faith, but I'm just talking about, you know, reconstruction of the person that they should be in this world. That's my optimism. That's my hope. So I'll just leave it at that and hope that can kind of leave you guys with some optimism as well. But yeah. Feminist propaganda also falls under don't harass, treat us equally. Men who do this thing are terrible humans, etc., etc. But the other thing is, when you've never felt oppression, equality feels like oppression because this group that's always been beneath you is now getting the same things you. Exactly, Chand. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is like top 5 woke. Do you think, is that, it can't be a list on wokeness, like in order of wokeness. I don't know what the order of the list is. Love when you go on tears like this. 12-hour personal philosophy stream. Is the original NES Metroid on the list, is on that list too? It's mostly newer games. There are some older games. There are no Metroid games on the list. Wholesome and wonderful. Thank you for holding space for others and talking about things in respectful and clear ways. Thank you so much, Blondie. That means a lot. Glad Lutzi is a good old boy and isn't that problematic. Thank you, Coleman. Love you, Lady Iron. It's important to make a research paper interesting for people to read. A good title is key. It is, yeah. Unmarried, career-focused woman as a main character is definitely on the list. I just want you to know that your personal view on faith has been so healing and helpful for Cora to parse and work through her own deconstruction and reconstruction. So important that you share this. Listen, and I know Cora should know this already, but, you know, she should always feel encouraged to reach out to me. And she has, you know, on occasion too. But if she ever needs to chat, like, I'm always here for that. Appreciate the optimism. It's really funny that all of the putt-putt games are on there. That is actually wild. Yeah. Had to go through a very similar reconstruction yourself. Really? Putt-putt, man. The freaking putt-putt games. Let's see. No backyard baseball. Man, that one's probably be at least a little bit woke because some of those girl characters are better than the boys, which, you know, anyway. All right, well, friends, that was a heck of a discussion. If you need to get some water or something, I don't blame you one bit. We are going to play some Alan Wake today. While the game is launching, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to deploy my product that I've been working on for work because it needs some time to propagate before 11 a.m. today. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Alan Wake. So glad backyard baseball is back. That is pretty wild, actually. Who would have thought? Alan Wake, are you launching? Oh. Uh-oh. There's an update available. Okay, it's already 16% done, so it shouldn't take too long. I wonder if it's because... Wait, did Lake House release today? Alan Lake? Wherever your journey takes you, Luce, just hope you will continue to allow me to add more and more games to your list of things to do for some healthy distractions. Nest, I love you, dude. I hope you've been doing well, Nest. As, hopefully work's not been keeping you down too much either. Let's see if I can... Where do I go? Oh, there it is. Okay, 35%. Alan won't wake. Alan is awake. He is awake now. Alan just yapping. All right, there we go. Alan is sleepy. Only if they are woke games. If they're woke games. Yeah. Man, it is weird. I really didn't plan. I did not plan on going on any sort of tirade today. But I feel like a weight, you know? No, I didn't feel like anything had built up, but I feel like a weight has been lifted. Weird. Pretty typical work cycle, not too bad at the moment. My job has lots of red tape, which makes progress really slow at times you need it not to be. Yeah, dang, I feel that for sure. Lurk, don't want to derail the current conversation, but damn, people are extra double dumb today. We now return to your regularly scheduled conversation. Already in progress, Kirk. We love you, dude. I'm sorry that people are frustrating you today. Cathartic to have these talks. Did you feel great? Awoke, wait. Realize your community is like-minded. Google Doc of woke games is amazing. That was cathartic. Yeah, and that's the thing is I think at the end of the day, if there are if there's anything, I like-mindedness for sure. Like I definitely like-mindedness. I like-mindedness. That sounds funny to say, but that is correct. I do like that, but I think what I value even more than like-mindedness is just the ability to like speak amongst each other. You know what I mean? And just being able to talk, you know? Obviously I think it becomes easier when you're talking about sensitive topics. It becomes easier when you're like-minded for sure. But you know, it means a lot for sure. It's just means a lot. Oh, check this out here. New content available in the Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition. We got a new, Saga can have a new outfit. Alan Wake has got a new outfit here. I think that's supposed to be like his tweed jacket from the first game. And the lake house is I think is released. No promises, good sir. Starting a new deposition, and the witness's name is Carr. So now I'm saying Carr like I'm on Australian. Carr. Carr? I don't know how to say it. Comforts me to know there are good people out there, not the cesspool garbage I see on the news. It is tough. It's tough. The news cycle, I mean, listen, the news cycles are tough kind of all over, right? They're tough all over because, you know, you have just sort of, even if they're just simply stating facts and not doing any sort of bias left or right, you know, it's a lot of doom and gloom. So I get it. It's tough. We need to turn this one off too. Okay. Sorry if that was... All right. Okay, and then plug in or turn on the headphones now. It might disconnect my mic, so just stand by if it does. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Hello, hello. Okay, we might be all right. We might be okay. Okay, and then last but not least, switch the game. Punk. Okay, and we're back. There it goes. It muted right there at the last second. As soon as I switched the game audio from the game into my headphones, mic got killed. Everything else was fine. Everything else was fine. So I don't know what it is about that. DJ, first of all, hello, and second of all, woo! Thanks so much for the 39th month. My goodness. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Love you, dude. How's your day? How are things? Fact is, having these talks is healthy. Is it important to acknowledge that this stuff happens? To my earlier point, to ignore it just means you are letting the hate continue to exist. Yeah, I agree. New options where Alan Woke is trans. Got to dash, do some reading before work, but have a blast here. I had a blast here and we'll be back. So good talking with you, Jimmy. Seriously. Thank you so much. Testes 1 2 testes. Also, what was this? Pardon, what was this? I don't know how to get there again. I got a Steam notification, and I suspect foul play. I suspect foul play. Second. Here. And over here. Dude! No freaking way! I was actually considering this game for kind of a while. Holy freaking crap, you guys. Where am I? Look at this. Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok. Nostalgius, have you lost your dang mind? Have you lost your gosh dang mind, dude? We saw a Steam noti and immediately said, "Why I sensed some foul play." Boy. You should know by now when I go silent, I'm shopping for you. My goodness, dude. Unreal. I have to finish the first game But yeah, I've been wanting to play Ragnarok too. The first game was so much fun. We ended up getting into a new game. Psyched to see this game. You guys, it is woke. Beware, it is woke. I better check my woke detector. First game was so good. It seriously was. Voice acting in this is chef's kiss. I think we're gonna end up playing God of War 1 before we play Ragnarok, but like this is certainly in there. I got some PlayStation like games I gotta play now because I also have Ghost of Tsushima and Forbidden West. God of Woke. You were playing the first one? That was the game you joined on, Kama? Oh my goodness. I didn't finish it and you still stuck around? Kama, you're an absolute legend. Seriously. And Nest, you are a legend. Can we get some massive cheers up in the chat for Nostalius, everybody? My goodness. Cheers, dude. Thank you so much, my friend. I've been waiting all this time. Oh no. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I am the actual worst. Kept saying boy in as low voice as possible for so long after that game. Psyched to see this game. Dude, I love that game. Yeah, it is, I have heard literally nothing but good things about it. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Nostalius. You have certainly added to the, game list. No doubt. I think we might have our whole schedule planned now until KCD 2 comes out. And honestly, like, probably past that point. Oh, my appointment was confirmed. Perfect. I have a haircut at 1 o'clock this afternoon. All right, let's hit continue. Alan Wake, baby. Thank you, everybody, for chatting with me. It's been an enlightening day. Oh, he doesn't call Atreus boy? Really? So we have officially taken control of Alan Wake. He is a playable character in Alan Wake 2. Late night. Initiation 1.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
That's all the damage I'll do today, and you're welcome.
Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Governor Ulitz for always doing your best to have an accepting, friendly, frankly awesome community. Not to sound like I'm putting you on a pedestal, but you truly are a legendary human being. It's just, seriously, Crystal, you are legendary. Sounds like a continuity error, bad writing. Refund it now. That's what I'm saying. You'll see when you play the first one.
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
A strange pull towards the TV. Didn't I see other things I could interact with here too? Also, I just have to say this. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but Remedy games, I feel like the look and feel of their games has got to be on level with like Quantic and like a lot of the PlayStation games, just in terms of aesthetic and whatnot. I feel like I would put them on the same level. Playing Alan Wake like in Fortnite, you can. I remember that, yeah. An out-of-body experience and thought you were playing God of War 2. Was wondering why there was clapping. We went back to bed. Okay, just standing here. What in the world is going on? Please tell me they're making an Alan Wake movie and Keanu Reeves is playing Alan Wake. He plays Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2. Mind blown. They've outdone themselves. Remedy has such good art direction. They really do. Oh, man. He looks very concerned. I hate when you can't find the part in the curtain. That's the worst.
Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo!
Mr. Door?
Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure.
Oh.
You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
Wow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, I sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role
This game is so meta sometimes. Very cool.
Overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your
Drinking Oh Dear Diner mugs.
Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours.
Oh.
A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
That was cool. That's cool. It truly do be Morbin time. Alan looks like Morbius live action homie than Keanu.
Hello?
David Harewood, that's who the host was. I wonder if this was done before or after he passed. This is brilliant. Yeah.
I needed to get home. To Alice.
Alice. Wait, is this is present day, right? He doesn't have a writer's room. Okay. Last role was Hellboy in Web of Word. Weird. Wonder if there's anything I need to find.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Okay, can I go this way? No, there's nothing over there. Okay. All right. So for anybody that's just now joining, Alan Wake, spoilers in early Alan Wake 2, obviously, but Alan Wake has been missing for 13 years. Saga Anderson, the detective that's the main character of the game, basically pulled him out of a lake. And he got cleaned up at the station and basically all of a sudden is having this happen. We don't know what this is. You just saw he was on this show called In Between with Mr. Door. And we don't know what's going on. But he's been missing for 13 years. Bandram, Old Gods of Asgard? Oh, heck yeah. Where are these
Old Gods
guys?
of Asgard.
These guys at?
That name sounded familiar.
665, Neighbor of the Beast. Nothing in here I can do. If I ever missed that man's voice, pulled him out of a what? Lake? Lake? Mr. Door. Okay. What's my objective? Find a way out of the talk show studio. There's maybe a key card? What's over here, though? That door's locked. Wonder if he has a key card in here.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before.
Well, I am
felt right.
in
Was I losing
between.
my mind?
In between reality and the dark place, maybe? There's some of the old gods of Asgard there. No one talks about Neighbor of the Beast enough. Neighbor of the Beast goes hard. He's asleep for 13 years and now he's woke. Neighbor of the Beast is hilarious. My kind of suburban Satanism. My interpretation of many worlds, Dr. Casper Darling. Okay. Can't interact with anything else here. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay. All right. I guess we need to go through this door over here. If we can.
Hey! I think I've been locked in.
Okay. This is 665.
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself.
Nailed it. Neighbor of the Beast. Sam, I first came to know who he was in Fringe. Love that show. 13 years, so basically my whole childhood. Exactly. He's been gone a long time. And he doesn't really know where he's been.
Something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Am I supposed to go to the writer's room? No, can't go to the writer's room. Will it come back? No. Grew up playing Destiny with him as Zavala. Does someone want to record a parody of Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden, but it's Neighbor of the Beast? Oh, wait. Was that... Okay, that was just a glare. I thought it was an interactable. In the first game, Alan Wake was spoken to through radios and TV. I wonder if that's going to happen again. Oh, I walked right by this door. Didn't even see it. Yeah, I need both these doors open. I'm a broad-shouldered man after all. We're gearing up for something big here.
In the studio with me. I had to get out.
I bet it's Mr. Door. I'm back to the stage. Oh, it's close.
This is the ritual to lead you all.
What?
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced about riding here for countless days.
He's back in his jacket too, his writing jacket. I'll play 3 instruments to get this out there. I do not care. There's a radio, draft board. Oh, these are the songs. Okay. The chapter songs. Mr. Door heard you touch his door. Turns out it to be one of his erogenous songs. Oh my. Congrats to both of them.
I had been writing.
What about
initiation?
Initiation?
You must write to escape.
Okay, I had been writing, I just didn't know it. Look at Jard knowing his big words. Initiation draft 1.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread.
Scratch.
I could trust these words. I had to act on them.
Wait, I could trust these?
Right to escape.
Yeah, can I look at these closer? Yes. All right. All right. Part 1, late night. Read me, beware Scratch. Alice is writing these? Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself.
I had to write more.
I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Door had said had felt true. Was that part of my writing or coming from somewhere else? The dark place trapped, you must write to escape. Okay, that is everything, huh? Get back to writing. All right. Hey, we got to get back to writing. Maybe dumb, but I'm not stupid.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Oh, really? Back to the talk show? I know my zones.
Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight.
Alex Casey?
Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen, the actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here, the best-selling writer the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Okay. It is really funny that the old gods of Asgard are playing like elevator music here, because they're rockers, baby.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because On more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey.
Oh.
Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester.
Damn lake?
But there was only the night.
There is.
I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window. My own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel. The only
Gar, how are you, my friend?
sordid mystery.
Can't wait for their Max Payne remakes. Are they doing them? Oh, wait.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward
Very
to seeing
meta.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
They got the rights back for one and two at least. Oh, you're sick, Scar. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so nothing changed this time? We still have to find a way out of the studio, and I'm guessing it's pretty much the same, right? What would he have written differently this time, you think? Old Gods of Asgard. Let's make sure. 665. Oh, just 65. 5, 6, 5. Okay, so it's 565 this time. All right. Anything in here? Interpretation of many worlds again. Okay. What is different this time? You must become woke. They're doing the remake. Sadly, the original voice actor passed away last year. So bummed when I heard he passed. Dang. 5, 6, 5. Okay. So that changed at least. Anything else? Oh yeah, this is the direction I went. Wait, did I go over here last time? Did I go this way? I think I did. Yeah, it was locked. Okay. Alan Wake 2 was his last role. Wait, for real? Dang. That is sad. All right, what's he going to do to unlock the door this time? Oh, it's just open now. Okay.
Hello?
Sam, is that you? Unlock this from the other side now. Sounds like they might be in the janitor's office.
Ah, Lorraine, there you are, Tom.
Tom?
Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Is this is one of the is this one of the old gods of Asgard? No Neen? What does that mean? Where's Saga? Is she okay? Yeah, I think she's fine. I think she's at the station. This is possibly, we don't know exactly where Alan is right now. It seems like he's in some sort of between reality and the dark place.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Okay, the basement.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor?
Ahti?
You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed.
I don't get it.
So don't
The
worry,
worst,
Tom.
the soup.
The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
Huh. Wouldn't be shocked if I hear the phrase Alan Wake 3. Is he really awake in the future? Isn't this guy in control? Not entirely. No, you mean Alan Wake, who I'm playing as now? He's not entirely in control, no. In the dark place, there lives somebody named Scratch who has Alan's likeness, and he's kind of been the one pulling the strings here. Appears in your anger. You killed her. No, oh god, no Neen means so many things. Really? He's channeling the Swedish chef. Did you suggest a Finnish person was Swedish? Oh, the janitor guy. Don't know. Maybe he is? That would make sense. Control as in control. D. Coleman. This is where capitalization would have helped. Why is this guy reminding me of the sitting is the opposite of standing? I haven't heard that song in a minute.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it.
Is it the clicker?
Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Okay. Knew what Coleman meant, but that's a funny interpretation too. I was like, I thought he was talking about as I'm playing as Alan Wake. Like, wait, isn't Alan in control of everything? Like, no, not really.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is.
Need to play these games?
I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
This place didn't pass QA. Janitor, probably. The universe is very compelling. Have you not played any of the Remedy games, Coleman? Ooh, nice. Okay. Map can be accessed by returning to the writer's room. Well, let's just keep exploring. I know I'm supposed to go to a basement. And it looks like some of these doors are opening to me now. All right. This is my room. I haven't been here since the talk show ended. Doesn't seem like there's anything new. Okay. All right. What are these lights? Anything that we care about? No. Seems like it's not. Oh, basement that way. Whoa. You're compelling. You're compelling. Yeah, I'm sure everything's going to go fine down here. What do you guys think? I don't know what could possibly go wrong. Oh, there's a TV.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true.
This guy, I don't think I can trust him.
Hidden few know that ultimately he will succeed. But for that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed.
No eye.
Rare glimpse.
Ooh, Night Springs.
Realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
Okay. Night Springs season intro. And a commercial. Wait, season intro? Here's somebody else. Unless that's still the janitor? Been craving a game like Oblivion to get lost in again. I don't know if it's... Do you think it'll ever happen again, Ghost? I'm not one to be like, oh, games suck these days. But like Oblivion is just maybe a once-in-a-generation game.
Shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Is this a wand? Second. Kind of looks like a wand. Not from Bethesda, but maybe someone else. Twilight Zone.
Significant.
Hate that I leave for work where you're always midstream. I want to keep watching. Oh, I'm sorry, Chand. Sorry. Hopefully work isn't too bad. Very good,
I felt
Coleman.
a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Angel lamp. Oh, it's a...
When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed.
Whoa.
Like
Okay.
something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Okay. That's a super interesting game mechanic. Angel lamp seems familiar. Angel looks a bit like a Game Award. It does, yeah. This is like the foot outer from HP Land. Pretty sure I'd seen Albus Dumbledore use this exact same device.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
Okay, let's try it.
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room.
Oh my gosh.
The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Okay, so I passed the chain link and then I can probably grab the light again? Is that probably what I need to do? Although there's a door that goes nowhere. Okay, so the darkness is probably going to give me a new door. It's an exit. I've been surprised. There's been like almost no collectibles in this sequence. Need to play Control after this? Was that in Control? I don't know if it was. If you can write and have it become reality, just write these nightmares out of existence. Alan, you have the power. That's what he's trying to do. But he has an evil shadow doppelganger named Scratch who basically, you know, stops him at every opportunity. Wait, now I can put the light back. Wait, hang on. The light here. Where am I up here? Huh? Does that change this area?
I needed to find another way
Probably
out.
does. Okay. What kind of bizarro building is this? Oh, this is not going to end well for me. Oh, I can take the light from this, though? Or no, I need to put the light in it. Okay. All right, let me go grab that light again. Oh my gosh, that kind of scared me. I didn't realize he can just throw himself through doors. That's awesome, though. You don't even have to press the button to open the door. You just sprint at it. And Alan wrote the nightmares out of his existence. They were no more. The end. Easy. You can write faster. Wasn't control between 1 and 2. I have no idea. I just see chat talk about these things. Martin could learn a thing or two, huh? Right? Could be a writer. Talking about Georgie? I gave up on his books. Have a good work call, Iron. Alright.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker.
Here you go, Ursa.
The light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare.
Welcome home, Omina.
Real and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Bang, bing. Jeez. Every time. Lake? Cappy, how are you today? EGS Chivo. Doot, doot. Love these songs between chapters. Yeah, it's supposed to be episodic, like a like a TV show, similar to like a Night Springs. Talking about old gods, is Alan Loki or is Loki using Alan? I don't know. Every needle drop is poggers in this. Yeah, it is a carryover from Alan Wake. Although there were fewer chapters and all of that. There's like 14, so they're smaller, but more of them. The other one, I'm pretty sure, only had five acts. Yeah. I love the ghost dance. That's pretty great. Watching Lutz dance while stream is muted. I'm on a call is great. All right, friends, I'm going to use this as a restroom break time, and we're going to keep going, maybe? I don't have a ton more time, but maybe we'll keep going a little bit, all right? Enjoy this bop here. And it literally ends as soon as I get up. That's amazing. Okay. All right, well, BRB, I guess. Oh, get freaking stuck, bro! Let's go! He's still not dead, though. What in the world is going on around here?
I'm down in this hole in a second and you'll be safe. Wait a second.
I heard how that sounds and I did it anyway. All right, I'm trying it.
If I die,
we got a little cloud cover.
Die in your arms? Okay. No, I died in your arms.
Come on.
No way.
Game, what? Love how you smile when she comes into the room. Well, she's cute. What am I supposed to do? Friends, I love y'all. I could sit here and ramble on for forever, but for now, I think I gotta go. Oh, that's why. I know why it didn't work. I know why it didn't work. We weren't in the tavern. Oh my gosh. I literally never switched scenes today. That's why. That's why it didn't work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's Let the raw dogging commence. Locate every noise yourself. All right.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
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 Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ha.
Ah. How's that? Get the Dramamine, boys. Emo hair. I just heard so much nonsensical rambling and panic. Is Alan okay? I don't know. Bop? Kids Bop? Only if you want. Yes. That's me. I'm on Loots.com. That's me. Forgot about this. Was it Palea? All right. Oh, we're still in the studio, so it ends kind of less of a cliffhanger than I would have thought. Yeah, I made it more than all. Nova, how are you today, my friend? Hope you're having a good one. Okay, we did a quick save. Yeah, we'll probably, like I said, I don't want to play. I mean, I do want to play. I want to play all day, but I can't play forever. But we'll try to play a little bit longer. I don't know how long this next part will be, but maybe to the next part. We'll see. Shoebox can store your items. Alan can access stored items from any shoebox in the dark. Oh, so he is confirmed in the dark place. Okay. The show was called In Between, so I wondered if maybe it was, you know, in between. Made it through budget meetings last night. I'm pretty good. Oh, budget meetings? For work? Were they work budgets? If so, you deserve a Klondike bar. Oh, wait. I probably have to do that, don't I? I probably can't go back through here now, can I? Oh, no, I can. Okay. But that's not going to get me... That's not going to get me any closer to the goal. Okay, let's do this. Indeed. Just get trapped in the dark place, then you can play forever. Easy. Love these drives, my princess. We talk about everything and understand each other so well. That might be because she's my mini-me. Aww. OD Diner is an Oh Dear Diner?
Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Oh, the payphone's over there. Look at this. This is supposed to be New York City, but not. There's the OD Diner. Gotta be the Oh Dear. I mean, what else could it be? Alice?
Hello?
Alan Wake?
That's not Alice.
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No. Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you.
This guy, wow, okay, that did remind me of a part of Alan Wake 1, actually. I don't think it's the same guy, but it would be interesting. A subway pass? No way! Somebody just left that laying around? Indeed. Well, good luck. Good GG's on that, Nova. I'm sure that wasn't the most fun thing ever. Need a home budget? Home budget is goated. Highly recommend Omina. Overdose. This is all drugs. OD of IKEA meatballs. I wish. This is chapters called Casey. So was that, maybe that was Alex Casey on the phone?
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Try to find a map of this area. In Alan Wake 1, there is a phone call you get, and it kind of reminded me of that. Or maybe you place a phone call. I don't really know, but kind of reminded me of that. It's definitely not the same guy. That guy was played a bit of a different role. Not helpful. Jard Casey. How you doing, Liz? Doing all right, Jard. Oh, you see that?
Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one.
Weird.
To keep it that way.
Okay. Yeah, especially because I don't have a flashlight. Yeah, things are all good here, though, Jard. I'm excited both this week and next for not having any morning meetings. And I'll feel a lot better once my once I know the product I've been working on is officially good to go. I just released it to production, but it has to be actually enabled now to route traffic to it.
Dimension, an ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Huh. Another television. I miss the days when my office left me alone. Aw, Ursa. Will they leave you alone again soon? Caldera Street Station. Have you seen any signs? I haven't seen any yet. Oh, that sounded... Maybe it could have been a subway? Oh, there's a light here I can collect.
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear.
Wait, the sign is where?
I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
That's kind of scary. Oh, okay, I see. Man, is this whole area explorable? So far, we've not found a single collectible, but it does. It seems like this whole area you can run around in. Let's quit beating around the bush. You know what bothers me? Having to explain to a board of 75-plus-year-old people that not increasing the budget means less buying power next year. Dang. I could see how that would be frustrating. Wait, do I have to get up higher for this? I thought it... Let me get back here a little bit. Reapproach it from this angle.
The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
Oh, this is... Okay, that's an input place, not an output. Okay. If I can get through this week, I can maybe reclaim my life. Maybe. I hope so, Ursa. I really hope so. There's a light over here. Is there a way to get it?
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, there's a stairway here. Okay. Yeah, something bad's gonna happen. That's a long straightaway. Okay. No, it'll be fine, right? It'll totally be fine. This is fine. It's fine. This is totally fine.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell?
Alex Casey.
Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader?
Ooh.
Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Steph, hello. Alan Wake kind of handsome, no lies detected.
Casey!
Funny thing was exactly how I was explaining it. I couldn't do any better. Didn't have crayons. Use a lot of color in my line of work. I get feedback with there's too much color.
I had to follow Casey.
3:30.
That light.
Isn't that Saga's partner? He was in the talk show with Alan too. He was, but he was in the talk show as the actor. In this one, he's here as Alex Casey. It's all very meta. It's an HOA board. God forbid I use color. This is why Alan can't just write his way out of stuff. Like I mean, he is trying to write his way out of stuff, but he can't just, it's not so simple.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here.
Whoa.
Loop by loop.
He's alive still.
You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
I needed his gun and flashlight to protect myself.
The Beige Collective. Gosh dang it. Bump. Forgot to turn that off.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective.
It's so unserious. Yeah, it's terrible. And the thing is, I have to turn it off manually every time I launch this game. It doesn't set it and forget it, you know? So annoying.
I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
Well, he's gone. Wait a minute. Ah. Arrow's pointing me this way. Poor Alex. My immersion. Oh, we got to be careful here, friends. We have a flashlight and a gun now, so probably going to start seeing enemies. Okay, there is some sort of something over here. Do I need to go up on this step? It won't let me up on the step. Okay. Arrows are pointing somewhere. Oh, they're just pointing this direction, huh? Wait a minute, what? Is it a loop? It looks like a loop. What is this? The ducking animation is so smooth. You're so smooth. Time to find platform 9 3/4. What in the heck?
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Okay. I guess I don't have a choice, but I have to put that there. Is this going to attack? No. Okay, that one's going to attack though, right? No. Oh, how do you know what's what? Should I be carrying the light here? I should go back for the light. I don't... yeah, why'd you have to leave the light? It said that they were blocking the alley. Let's try it again. It doesn't seem right. Because now I'm carrying light with me. I don't know. It said they were blocking the alley, but they're not. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh. Oh. That guy's for real. That guy's for real.
These are my words. I am
Oh.
the words.
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me.
Oh, how do you know?
Gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
How do you get the put out? That's what I called it too, Nova. It was in a shoebox.
This is the moment to destroy it.
Stream's not over yet. Yay, Peachy, welcome back. Evil game, you don't know. You don't know. I'll wait till you're at the end and attack you. Yeah, I'm already down to a third of my health. And keep in mind,
Use the light to open the subway entrance.
I'm
now.
playing this game on normal difficulty. There are harder difficulties than this. A time loop. All right, I would like to run, but I am gonna walk, just because that might give me more time to identify the baddies. All of you in chat are baddies. Oh man, I have to go down. I have to go down here. Oh gosh. Don't write. I'd like baby mode, please. Dang straight. Oh, look at the hair bounce. You guys seeing that? Every time I take a step, the hair bounces a little bit. That's very cool.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
Good fine detail there. I'd let Lutz baby you. Okay, we're getting a little frame drop here. It's not terrible, but it's not good. Hang on, do I need to find another light for this area. Don't sleep street and again avenue. Don't sleep again. Scratch is what that one says. You lost. Ah, dang it, I lost the game. Oh, you lost her. Okay, I still lost the game. Where do I get this light from? Loot, stop! Straddle me in those big biceps, you big lug. Thank you, thank you. Got 2 jobs done, so ready for break. Oh, heck yeah. You got any more coming up? More pistola ammo. Okay, where... You may... Hang on. Identity theft is on the rise. You may not be the only you out there. Power outages do occur. Please carry a portable light with you in the subway. Okay, how do I get... Return... Scratch? How do I get the light down here? I had to put it in to get the door. Okay, if I stand right here... Yeah, it transported me out. Okay. Oh, there's another light over here. Okay. We gotta play, I don't know what you'd call it. It's an old switcheroo here. Maybe we need to go up? Just bump my elbow into the door frame. Oh, that freaking hurts. Hate when that happens. Okay, we might have to cross over here. Find. Gosh, this part is pretty trippy. Friends have a work meeting starting. See you all tomorrow. Spooky, best of luck with the work meeting. We will see you tomorrow. Killer frequency tomorrow. Continuing our kill everybody run. Cult of the Word. Find Alice. Hold Casey. Bye, Spooky. Oh, that guy's for real. Oh, and probably that one too. It's a cold day in hell. Initiation. Oh, God. Okay. Which one of you is going to attack me? There's a ladder over here. Every time I run to a door frame or knob on it, I always say, who put that there? Do you ever flip it off? You hit it and you just give it the bird. I hate you. Oh. Love you, boyo. Have a good day. Align the echo by approaching it from a specific angle. Okay, the echo.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Wait, I can't fall from up here, right? Okay.
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased.
Is this gun following?
Or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin like tattoos, bruises in my soul, scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling, and I never stopped drinking.
Okay. I wonder what that was for. I like that font there for Scratch. That's very cool. I flip things off. What are we talking about? Like if you stub your toe on, let's say you stub your toe on something, do you then flip that thing off? Like you stub it on your the foot of your bed. Do you just give it the bird? I do that sometimes. Never think to flip things off. Just so I was like, this house was built in the 70s. Has that door frame always been there? Don't attack, don't attack, don't attack. Oh, this guy's attacking. I got my eyes on you guys. Yeah, I like this. Look at that scratch there and this one here. The fun graffiti. Okay, there's a door here. I guess I got to use it. What was the point of that echo? I don't know what it did. I lined something up on the billboard and I got an Alex Casey quote. And that's all I really noticed. Flipping off inanimate objects is one of the simpler joys in life.
Careful now.
Okay, these guys aren't disappearing when I hold a light on them. Oh. This room is well lit. We're going to go in here. Okay. Shoebox. I can store stuff if I need. Do another quick save. What's in here? Aha, more supplies, mother freaker. Oh, there's another stash somewhere or something? Maybe Alan Wake has echolocation. I flipped random stuff off. Also cursed people by saying, I hope your coffee is never the right temp. I flipped off everything in our house. Alex Casey is the call out to Max Payne. Are my toes always fine bed legs? Normally, look, I'd flip something off in front of Gwen and that'd be a habit. She would pick up and never forget. Yep, Max Payne, another finished game. Same studio. Okay, this is pointing me this way. down. Oh.
Hidden here. I would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over.
Word
The
of
words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Word of lamp. Words of power can be used to make wakes stronger. You can assign them in the writer's room. Words of lamp. I have one of them? Okay. Restores 50 health for each second when using flashlight boost on hostile shadows. I like that. Provides 10% chance to stun enemies on flashlight boost. Provides 25% chance to regain a flashlight charge on killing an enemy. No, I'm going to do this. This is 100% of the time. 100% of the time works every time. All right. The map. Dark place undiscovered map. Oh, that's the, yeah. I haven't found the map for New York City yet. Clear out these Night Springs and these here. Oh, this road, the mirror is a trap. Oh, that was the song. Yeah. Okay. Go for bland food. Curses against people too. May there never be enough garlic in your pasta sauce. Will you always be pasta sauce? What? How woke is Alan at this time? He's woke. Alan. Yeah. Alan. Although wishing someone to be pasta sauce to be hilarious too. Which one of you is going to do it? Oh! Okay. Oh, I just have to hold the light on them long enough and they'll disappear eventually? Okay. Didn't realize that. I thought it was just because I had progressed to a certain point. Okay. That's good to know. Lost. We got some pain. You know what? Let's actually have some of those painkillers. Or maybe, no, let's actually do the, let's do the trauma pad. Full heal. Or almost full heal. In this game, Alan is level 2 woke, level 2 trauma. Trauma. Oh, these stairs are rough. Woo. Don't write. First Casey. Initiation. Like a very cheerful font. Wish I could fix my trauma so easily. Just apply a pad to your chest. Oh, that's interesting. Is someone going to appear over there? That's a large outline. There's a ladder over here. Okay. Ladder goes up there. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I thought I was supposed to go to the... Okay, there's a headlight here I can take. Gotta make this shadow disappear. Alana woke a set. Alana woke. Yep, that one's gonna try to attack. Yep, but you're gone, bro. Get gone. Let's climb up here before we go over there. Unless this was a loop. I don't want to miss another power word, you know? Aha. Word of war. Full stop. Increase damage dealt by the last bullet in the revolver's chamber by 25%. I like that. Double barrel shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with one shot. Restores 15% of max health when landing a direct hit with the flare gun. I'm going to go with full stop here. I use the revolver more than anything. Power word kill. I do appreciate... Oh, that's a full first aid kit, not just a trauma pad. Oh. I do appreciate that this game rewards you for exploration. Hungry, but I know it's just my body's defense to working. That... Mood. Alan's supposed to be going to the Caldera Street Station. And I got there one time, but I couldn't stay in there because I didn't have enough light sources, I guess.
Fuck me.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, come on, I'm dodging.
Come on! Grab these
Woo. Alan's not woke. He's wait, is he actually lagging? I need over here. What's this arrow mean? What does that arrow mean? Oh, it got me around this way. Ah, okay. Yeah, now we're back over here, and I have a light source. Okay. Oh, there it is. 3 words of power. This is word of gun? Word of gun is kind of funny. 5% chance to not consume ammo when firing the revolver. That's interesting. Knockback force of Allen shotgun. 15% increases flare gun projectiles. I don't have a shot. I'm just going to keep going with the revolver because, you know, I have that classic American. Batteries, Ursa. Didn't notice lag. 4 uses on the flashlight boost. Okay, now we have 2 lights over here. So I can apply one right here. Then I can go back and grab this one. And we can use this one down below. Oh, here's the map. Thank goodness. Using word of gun. Batteries. Can't play this game. I'd be too nervous. Yeah, the flashlights run on batteries. Although you only use battery when you boost the flashlight. I meant because he was trying to get away from the weird technology glitch things. It was more user error, not actual lag. More work. I love when you play later and I hate that I have to work. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll have found an episode of Night Springs. Optional content. Unrelated to the main story. You can access now or from the main menu later. Oh, let's watch it now. Been wanting to see these. Like Saga, these powers so you can defeat the shadows easier. That'd be nice. She can only use the fragments. Oh, wait. Do I have to play these? Am I not just watching it?
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save?
I recognize him too, but I have no idea what his name is. It's not Lance Reddick. Somebody already confirmed that.
Tonight's cult classic episode, number one fan.
Number one fan. Teleblog by Alan Wake, hosted by Warland Dorr. I have no idea how long this is, friends. I have no clue. David Palmer, David Harewood. Oh, goodness. Is that Rose? Yes, it is.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs.
Oh, they are playable. Oh my gosh. Okay.
As always, Night's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
That's Def Morbius. DJ Honk. How do I... This is DLC. Night Springs is DLC. I was hoping to play these all at the end, but I have no idea how long they are. It's actually you're playing. Ben Alerkin. Rose looks like an actress I can't place, but she's voiced by Jessica Preddy. Wait, she's not voiced by the same person that's playing her? Okay, these are all playable episodes of Night Springs. Admittedly, I don't know what to do now, because I don't know how long this is. And I'm kind of at the end of my playable time for today. Maybe we just come back. Let's come back to this.
Hi, everyone.
All right, let's come back to this. We'll come back to this on Thursday. Looks a little like the VA, but more like a screen actor. Okay. I guess Supergirl I knew was a CW show. Both, actually. It was an Arrow and Morbius. All right, friends, let's head to the tavern. It's just funny because it's such a that's such a jarring transition there. I mean, we're in a pretty intense moment as Alan Wake, and then it's like Night Springs, and then you play as Rose. I'll plan on playing that, but I think Thursday would be better because I have no idea how long it is. So, yeah, this is cool. Alan Wake 2 Lake House released, I think today. Did it release today? Alan Wake 2 Lake House DLC. Yeah, it released today. It says that we'll come across the missions. It's open world and integrated into the main game. Let's see. Much like some of the larger missions inside the main game of Alan Wake 2, this mission is structured like a more traditional survival horror game. Large open structure for the player to explore, set secrets, discover, and dangerous enemies to try and survive against. Narrative obviously plays a large role in the expansion as it did in the main game. Definitely worth exploring and trying to locate the many narrative objects scattered throughout the environment. Like with the Night Springs expansion, the Lake House is incorporated into the main game flow, so players will come across these missions while playing through the main campaign in a seamless manner. We really believe adding both Night Springs and the Lake House into our core flow has improved the game's pacing and makes for the ultimate Alan Wake 2 experience. So I wonder, we passed a place where maybe Lake House could have started. I don't know. That's an interesting concept, though. I hope I didn't miss the first one, because if I'm going to play them sequentially in the game, I wouldn't want to. And I don't know how that works either. Like, since this just released, I'm mid-playthrough. If I missed the first entry point into the DLC and I come upon the second one, is it going to do the first one or is it going to do the second one? Or is it just not going to be available to me? I don't know. Questions I don't have answers to, but Arrow and Supergirl. He played Martian Manhunter. Great as always, Nostalgius. Thank you so much, dude. Also for hanging out, but also gifting Ragnarok. Goodness, man. Seriously. Alan Woke Lake House. Much love to you, Jard. I did appreciate you a lot before today's important rant, but after that appreciation went even higher. You're a gem. Thank you, Omina, for the kind words for hanging out with us. We love you. Alan Lake, wake and bake. Enjoy some steak while he's naked. Thank you, everyone. You're all part of this community that makes my days brighter. I feel good, cozy, and safe. This community love y'all. Omina, we love you too. Seriously. Friends, let me get some thank yous. I do have to run for the time being, but tomorrow we'll be back again. This time, though, with some Killer Frequency. We're continuing our evil run, Killer Frequency, where no one shall survive the Whistling Man. Jimmy Patty, thank you for the follow. Ya DJ Music, great seeing you, my friend, and thank you so much for the sub. Coleman and Iron, as well as Kirk on today's Mod Squad. Nonder with the raid, and our October Discord subscribers, Coleman, Iron, Ghost, Octi, Omina, Oreganova, Peachy, and Ursa. Thank you so much, my friends. I've been, just a note to those on the Discord description list, I've been trying to back up all of my existing highlight reel content before I get into the new ones. So that is ongoing, basically, where I keep trying to do one per day, but I do occasionally miss some days. But basically, once we're caught up with that, we'll start releasing brand new, never before seen highlight videos. So I appreciate you, and I've been getting comments on some of the old videos, which are fun to watch back, look back on and revisit. So appreciate you guys for the support over there. It means a lot. Very happy to catch some stream. Miss and love you all. Have a stellar kick butt rest of your day. Lovely guilty peoples as you as well, DJ. We missed you, and we love you. Omina is going to give us diabetes with all those sweet words. Oh, you meant diabetes, though. Operation Kill Peg. Kill Peg. Give her. Highlights. We appreciate you. No, you, Ursa. Friends, actually, I was saying earlier, too, I wanted to raid somebody. Maybe I can find somebody right quick. Sorry, it's just not been in my habit for a while, so that's why we didn't look to raid anybody today. Let's see. I think I have somebody. In fact, I do have somebody. All right. And it's a game that I've played before, in fact. Let's go right on over to Larzapan playing some Diplomacy is Not an Option. If you were around for that one, you will recall it's a fun strategy game in which you cannot negotiate. You just have to fight your way out of it. It's a pretty fun RTS. So friends, we'll raid on over to Lars for today. I will see you again tomorrow for some Killer Frequency. Take care of yourselves and others. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.